As you can see in the title, Pastor November was also given an honorary whatever is going on over there on the same day that Walter Magaya got his own. Pastor November has a little bit more explaining to do. A little bit more explaining. So what's going on here? But on top of the particular one on Pastor November, I also want to use this particular episode to go into depth on some other things I found concerning this story of the diploma from Unisa that goes deeper and shows Magaya is a very dodgy man. And it proves this, you see this one, it proves what I've been thinking concerning this entire thing, is that there is a certain narrative he was trying to spin. Now, I will go back also into the certificate that we saw. Yes, it was fake, but there's something that was there that they didn't, you see. When people are busy being fake, they don't think about all the details. I'll show you another detail that actually shows you that these people are very dodgy. That shows you that Magaya was intentional trying to deceive the church. Not only that, I will go back into the website for Unisa around the same time when this graduation happened. I did also find more other pictures, because you've been seeing almost 2 pictures, one where it's him and his wife. So I did find other pictures online which show other details, him in the hall and what. And so now that also will then require us to then find out. We need answers. Where was this place? Okay, but y'all have to give me a minute. This took a minute to compile. That's why you didn't get an episode earlier on. So please do leave this video a like so that it may reach other people. So let us start. Pastor November must come and explain for us. It's the Actuality Show, the daily Christian commentary videos. If it's your first time over here, be sure check out our other videos that are down in the pinned comments, and I'm gonna check you out over there. Like I said, Pastor November should come and explain for us. Magaya here was supposedly being honored, given an honorary whatever. Okay, they were there busy in Sunday school, in Sunday school gowns. I'm joking. Okay, it's a joke. You can't take a joke now. So, Pastor November should give us an explanation, because Pastor November is the best person to give an explanation right now. Maybe he can tell us. There's things that he can explain. I found this on his Facebook page. December the 2nd, 2017, you can see Dr. November. He refers himself Dr. November because of this entire whole jazz. He says Dr. November and Dr. Prophet Magaya of PhD Ministry Zimbabwe. And when you zoom out, you see that's where that picture comes in. And that's how I found. Oh, okay. So now we know what date to search for. You see? So I took that date and I went back into the online stream. I was webbing myself all over the place looking. Like I said, I want to show you that this was an intentional deception, okay? This was very intentional deception. Mandem he has a lot that he has to explain for us, because I find it quite weird that this just happened. Now, as I said, that there were other pictures that actually show. Now, you'll remember this picture here was one of the pictures that was actually online. But I found a platform called businessdaily.co.zw, right? And I don't know if it's a Zimbabwean website or what, where they had this here. They had this picture, Magaya paying workers with blessings. So that was the first time I saw that, there might be other pictures concerning this. This article was not about anything to do with this. It was kind of like thingy. So this picture here is the one that motivated me trying to find, wait, are there other pictures outside of that? Okay. And so when that motivation that there might be other pictures out there came through, I started looking online. I started looking online to see if I could find other thing. During that period of me searching, I found the very same picture used in this article. by the Herald. Okay, I think this is also a Zimbabwean website. It also says at theherald.co.za.zw, and it says what, and then you will notice here this deception that I want to talk about. Right there, it says Prophet Walter Magaya awarded an honorary doctorate degree in theology in the university. That's the first time I saw that, and I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Something's wrong. Now, someone might be saying, Ricky, what do you mean something's wrong? Like I said, like the video so that I can tell you. Have you liked the video? Tell me if you have. Okay. And so, I was kind of like, what's going on here? Okay, because according to this Herald article, they say that Walter Magaya's doctorate is a doctorate on theology. Wait a minute, what changed? Because if you go back into the doctorate that we saw, put it up here, the doctorate there, okay, you can see the original doctorate from 2017 or from 2017 that same time, it says tourism, so national diploma in tourism management. Okay, so under the national diploma thing, which of course it's a fake, it says marketing. Something is not catching up here. Because why does this diploma say marketing? But when you go to the website here, the Herald, it says his doctorate is in theology. These are two different things. So that's when I was like, yeah, no, there's a lot going on here and whatnot. And every single time they mentioned this thingy, they always talk about who he was being graduated with and whatnot. So I found that quite interesting that they were always doing that. Now, as I mentioned, the best person to come and explain to us is Pastor November. We need to find Pastor November so that he can explain what were you people being dressed for there. What were they putting these caps on your heads for? What was the whole putting the head in jazz about? Now, as I mentioned, that there was another website that I found that contained a lot more pictures around this. Like I said, marketing and theology are two different things. You can't, I don't know how you mix those two things. But let me show you this website. So there was this website. It's called Pindula.co.zw. This website is the one where I found a lot more documented pictures of this event. So I wonder if he sent them because I haven't seen any other pictures online outside of this website. So you come here 7 years ago, you can see they have it right there, November 20 thingy, all right? So if you scroll down, you can see there's a picture which contains him outside the university's thingy. Okay, now let's read a little bit so that you can see what I'm saying. This was an intentional deception. Walter Magaya has been conferred with an honorary degree in theology by the University of South Africa. You see what's going on here. Do you see the so the document says something else, and then they're like, just say it's theology. Now, like I said, there's a lot more pictures going around here. Now you can see here you see him being dressed with the hat and all that. Whatever they do, they put something over his head or whatever. Okay, these are pictures I had not seen before. Here you see him being thingy there. You see that? You see him looking, being put on the sting. So now, do you see why I say we need November to tell us what event was this? Okay, the thing is fake. We are clear there. But what event was this? We want to understand what was this event. It's fake. No problem. What was the event? We need Pastor November to come and confirm for us. You see, other pictures. This is the picture that we saw. The picture with him and his wife, right? On the outside of thingy. You scroll down then here. Okay? There's a lot here. What's going on? What's going on? So it's a whole event. The point that I want to stretch here is that this was a whole event. It wasn't like he just took pictures. So we need to understand what was this event. Okay, that was the last one that I saw on that particular Pindula website. You know, now I checked around Unisa's entire thing to see maybe there was a certain type of an event around that time. You know, around the same time, Unisa, you can see what they were posting concerning people in applications. You see the dates is around that same time. Okay, you go around also on the Herald on the other website as well. You scroll. They show that man who was putting the thingy. This picture we did also see. And there's other people who are in the gowns and everything. And right there, it also goes on to talk about his wife. And then it mentions other people whom he was given this honorary degree with. So it's a raise the profile. These are the kind of people that are in my level. But then at the same time, twist the fact. It says marketing over there. No, it's theology. Dodgy man stuff, I tell you. Now, you move on to another website called The Standard. Around the same time, you will notice this one was published on the 19th. This shows a different angle of this hall. You see Prophet Magaya and the other people that were standing next to him. This was a whole event. That's what I'm trying to understand. What event was this? So we don't know anyone. We only know November there. So November can tell us what hall is this? Where was this even? Where was this whole thing happening? Because this was clearly an event. This was some type of an event. Okay? And in the picture here, what does it say? Let's go back there. Like I said, this is the website called newsday.co.za. It's called the Standard based thingy. Posted around that same period, they say Magaya has been conferred with a doctorate in theology. The lies were there from the beginning. Honored with the what, the website goes on. Let's move on. How did he speak about it? Twitter and all them type of things and whatnot. Right? So you go over to Twitter. He says Prophet Magaya has been awarded with a doctorate and is now Prophet Doctor thingy. He says levels. Levels have changed. And so he was speaking about it within those tones. Right. Now, I was wondering if he did actually even address the issues of what doctorate it was. But thingy, as I mentioned, for me, it's a bit dodgy that the one that we saw that he presented to the court says marketing. I thought that was quite a dodgy one. Now, another article around the same time, November 23rd, 2017, Prophet Magaya receives a PhD. They also say the same thing. Prophet Magaya has been conferred with the doctorate in theology. Same thing here. And then it goes to do exactly as I was saying. It goes to speak about other people who were honored by the same time. Raise my profile, even if it's a lie. Like I mentioned, this was clearly some type of an event. Right? This was clearly some type of an event. The question is, what event was it? Okay? Now, I'm going to go over to the video now. The video is where he actually says it. You've seen the pictures. You might have seen the video that was not of the best quality. So I found the original. The original video is from NRTV. This is the video at around 16 minutes, 50 seconds. When they come back from a break, that's when Magaya and the lady start having a conversation. You can see what the title of the video is, and this is the conversation there.
I'm getting confused because you're a doctor, you've got 3 of these, and I'm like prophet, doctor. But we also have to talk about that because we always hear about, the prophet side, the football side, but you're also a very educated man.
No, I'm not educated. My doctorate was given to me as accolades after, the first one was through Unisa. They came here, they stayed for a month or 2 months, analyzing my project, going in different places, seeing what I've done, and the people that I've helped, and they gave me a doctorate. So I went to South Africa and I received it. The other 2 were American university, the other one was a British university. I didn't go to collect, but they did send to me. So yes, 3 doctorates have been given to me. One of them, which I went to collect, was from Unisa University.
Okay, now I'm like, okay, I would love to be like you and just because I'm still studying some of these things and to just be handed. But what does it mean to you when someone comes to you and says, we want to give you a doctorate?
I respected the Unisa one more because they came and stayed in Zimbabwe for a month and a half studying what I do, interviewing people to see if I truly qualify to be called doctor. And when I went there, the way...
You hear that part? He says if he truly qualifies to be called doctor. Now, I did hear someone mentioning, I think it's Solomon, saying being given an honorary degree doesn't mean you can call yourself a doctor. You must have studied. Honored, yes, but you must have studied to call yourself that. So that already there says that the requirements he's talking about is not clear as well.
Honored me, the whole university, professors and everyone. I enjoyed it. Other universities have requested to come and do this to me. I've never agreed, but the Unisa one was quite unique. And I enjoyed to go there and receive. People honoring what you have done. There is no any university in Zimbabwe that has ever requested to understand me.
Nobody has asked to understand him. Which part should we understand? Whether it be the claims that you have a marketing diploma from Unisa, or unless you claim that you have a doctorate in theology. Which one is it? Oh no, they haven't understood what. They haven't understood him. They haven't sought to understand him. Do you want to hear more? Maybe let's go. Let's go back there.
People are not curious. People are competitive.
Or people like to assume.
Exactly. People assume, they don't ask. Because it's very easy to ask, how have you done it? But
so, how have you done what? Faked the diploma? How have you done what? Lied about having theology? Which one? Which also they must ask you. No problem. We are jealous, Habi.
They don't. They don't. They criticize before they even understand the man. So
you lied. So why should we even be asking when we know that na lie day, na lie go tell? Static Reality Show with the Daily Christian Commentary videos. If it's your first time over here, be sure to check out the other videos that are down in the pinned comments. I'm gonna check you out over there. And so please do like the video. You find it very thing. I found it quite interesting to see the level of lies that were being peddled back then, the twisting of the information, claiming that the information was one thing while it's actually the other. Why did he present marketing? Why does it say marketing? You were claiming that you were given from Unisa, you were given. It says there particularly. And you can't tell me that all these people are all lying. Is that they were given this information, and then that's the information that they peddle. They peddle the idea that you have a doctorate in theology, because that's the group of people you want to deceive, Christians. To seem like you want to know, you actually know. Actually go and study so that actually show that you actually care to know the word, instead of wanting us to respect you because of your doctorate and what. These people are sad, man. So we need Dr. November to tell us. That's his name there. Pastor November must tell us what was the event. And when they were crowning you people and giving you, when they were dressing you there, they were dressing you so that what? They were dressing you as a doctor. What was that? So we need Pastor November. We will wait for him to respond so that we need clarity here. So we are not going to be clear from Magaya's side, So you who were there, tell us what was going on. It's Ricky. We're done.